Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to... Probably be the last chapter of Final Fantasy XII for this playthrough. Have faced all the bosses, revealed all the secrets. Now the only thing left... Full palace of... Base... Behind all of this... It'd be easy, right? Just charge in one more boss fight. The last dungeon. Potently long. But... Last step. You can talk to the girl. Right, quick. 32 chests here. Off the bat, we can see one, as well as multiple paths. Also a lot of what is that? I remember what most of it is, so we'll be stumbling a lot. And as I recall, stuff does take a upgrade here. You can see it's taking 2 to 3 hits from frontline. Take down a single ball everything. Doing 600. Counters wrap up. Significant? Here we go. Such a weird choice. Counters back on. A little wise Oh, robots. They're thunder's the right way to go. Getting softer than the other monster. Working. Favorite thing here is and as you can see, they get several turns for ours. Most of Final Fantasy IV did is design choice. It doesn't stay in the game, but they did a brief experiment here where they balanced it by having monsters go. Not necessarily all the monsters go once for every your character, but definitely more. And there's more turns to them than there are to you. Which, you know, get balanced out because fights end up being sort of one-sided because your powers crank fast. killing me here. One thing I'm gonna do here that I have not touched, I have not touched my items. We have silver apples, then under hip, increase mana. We're gonna go in here. Give all of the hit points to Rydia. 3,000 there. We're gonna do the thought I had more of those. Hop off because we're walking right. First of the bigger weapons. Essentially, there are master weapons for everyone that are behind fights. That's the damage. Here's one of the least potent. Second season of the Elf from the Cave. All of these bosses are reskins. I think one of them's. Bosh. Alright. That is. Balance out. Let's move the party. Everyone, it's for him. Right, first super boss down. The Mirazame. I think I call it the Mirazam. Too simple. Actually, the pronunciation, right? It is the first of swords or edge. Talking like Mirazame. Everyone up. Honestly, 60. I might turn encounters off vanity purposes. Doing here quickly, yeah. Oops. All right, nothing to get to from here. Hey, Cold, how you doing? Hope your day's going good. I'm a bit quiet. All right, thank you. What I can do here. My mic's pretty much maxed, but I can bring it closer to my face at least. Hopefully that works out. Bring the game down a little bit more. Thank you for letting me know, sir. Oh, good to know. Thank you. honestly, it owed you a little bit. It liked the way you had yours set up on your streams and brought the attention over to me and said, "Hey, go find something you like since we're always stressing over the camera dysphoria." Ow. So yeah, thank you for leading the way. Carbs, yep. Hey. I've tried to get better about stressing it as much, but I just always end up being in a place where I'm like, oh, I can't do a stream right now because I don't look the way I want. Exactly. Too handsome. You can't do that to the audience. Where will we play? Where is the hidden passage? Or is there one? Because they double up on the maps. You end up with nowhere to go. Aha! Alright, so that's there. Alright. Only 2 chests on this. Slowly gear up, everyone. Starting with Cain, kind of a not a bad choice or anything like that, but kind of an odd thing that it's like we found 1 piece for Edge, 2 pieces if you count the I can talk words. 2 pieces if you count the legendary weapon, and then we find Cain's entire armor. As for adding the map to this game, almost cheaty-ish, but it's such a nice change. Actually, you don't see the hidden passages, but you can see everything from above instead of having to try and just remember every which way go where. Before I go this way. Is there a passage? I remember walking across a gap like that somewhere. They're just giving us regular items. I hate behemoths. They're always the tough monsters in a Final Fantasy. I don't know if the others leave them quite as bad as this one, where they are literally the nastiest thing in it, other than various bosses. This one, they're just giant walls of hit. Nothing special, nothing creative to them. No super attacks to my knowledge. Just, we will hit you with like a truck. We'll hit you like a truck over and over again. And it'll take forever to get through. Lestrade. Ooh. We didn't get a Sage's Surplus in that first chest. We got this. And I brilliantly had it not on. Okay. Magic Evasion. Honestly, it's still going to be better for my spellcasting. I am curious on Rydia's design. Like Rose's design, you can either make her more melee, not melee, more combat focused, or more, you make her more combat focused or more caster focused with the staff or with a bow. And so it all kind of balances out. But like Rydia's option is, here's a whip, you're in the back row. And I don't know if they think you're gonna shove her in the front row and like put Kain in the back because his jump doesn't affect by row. But it just seems like a horrible idea to put the glass cannon black mage in the front row for any reason. Cecil's ultimate armor. Blasphemous Spears. I don't think there's the rest for a while. I'm also a little, I will give a little bit of a critique on this game disappointment-wise because they didn't really give unified sets of gear to the back row characters. Because like when you look at the armor everyone gets is like their final set. Kain is all, it's a Gungnir gets Odin's Spear, and then it's all dragon armor. And Cecil's is all crystal armor with, I don't remember what the ultimate sword is called. Edge gets a bunch of ninja garb, you know, black garb, Maraza, Mazamune. And then the girls get like the exact same robe, the exact same ring, and the exact same headgear as each other. Because it was just like, here's the super caster gear, period. One of those things where it's like, they had the beginnings of doing like light robes and dark robes and stuff like that. They could have kept it. I'm gonna kill everyone. Okay, good. Eh. Be glad I refugee. I'm now wondering if I'm lying and I'm mixing up games because we just got a super awesome robe from Rosa specifically. So maybe I'm imagining things. Or maybe it's because I was playing the the easy version on the Super Nintendo and they simplified stuff. And it's actually Not this round, because I'm pretty sure I just murdered this berserk. I should start using Osmos and drain some mana from the enemies. Never mind. Next fight. I feel like I missed something. Backtrack. All these roundabout paths. I really don't think Bio's gonna do much, but at the very least it might. It does start the ticker on him at least, but I also realized I'm not being as tactical as I could. But some of the tactics in this require a lot more drawing things out than they do. Because, like, I could have Rosa cast Blink over and over again, and then the creature wouldn't be hitting us. But doing that would basically take 5 rounds. Because only about half of the buffs actually give you, like, the ability to multicast. Yep, just keep punching Cecil, that's fine. But yeah, protect ring, protect ring. Hey, point! Come here, cottage. As you know, you should carry 17 cottages in your pocket at all times. That way, you can always rest. Okay. Alright, I know I just saved, but I'm gonna quick save. This is a nightmare fight. It's damned by sword. It's going to do it right away. And now we're going to frantically play. Oh, somehow it missed Cecil. So Phoenix down on edge. Summon Bahamut back because we need to get things going here. And this becomes a not healing fight. This Sworn. We had something. We only have one light curtain? Ugh, okay. Oh, let's go ahead and use it on you. Ah, we can do it back. For sure gonna do it back now and kill 3 of our members, but again, it'll throw back in his face. That's nice. Alright. Oh, that's how he. So I'm like, there is a way to that he hurts us still. That makes us have to actually hear some. Are you really just gonna do that over and over? You're gonna kill Kane right away. None of them. Okay. Bad. I'm throwing one of my big things because I really need to get him down. I don't know how many health hit points he does. Okay, good. I'm like, I also don't like that he keeps specifically hitting her. At this point, I'm suddenly just like, I'm just gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him really hard and hope for the best. Screw it. Meteor. As I suddenly go, I thought Meteor ignores Reflect, but I don't actually know if it does. That's full life again. Two of us still have Reflect up. How much health this thing has. There's literally nothing I can do to stop these impacts. Okay, thank you, Meteo. Alright, what's this sword called again? Because it used to just be the Crystal Sword, Ragnarok. Good name for a sword. Don't know that it necessarily has a reason for that name, it's just kind of... We decided to name this after the Norse apocalypse. For reasons. Grateful for that save point. Test. Okay, good it is. I only realized I thought I was just sitting there mute. No save. Got Ragnarok, we don't have to fight that anymore. Backtrack real quick because I don't remember, because that's obviously the way forward. Or is it? No, if I have to backtrack later, I will. Monsters! You know what? You're not the one thing, so I'm okay. Underrated spell, but probably one of the best attack spells in the game, because it does a sap where you just hit points. and it's almost always an instant cast. Not the greatest thing here, because the Selene Guardians don't take any real damage from it up front, but even then, they're now ticking down the same way the mage or anyone else would be. Then with this, why I had you. You are always better off praying at this. Herba Bustier, which I believe is going to go with you. And that one they both can wear, so I think that's where they have the exact same armor. I don't know if we get a second one. Alright, this is the last unfinished section. Sorry about that. Kane's Spear. Covet of the Holy Lance shall perish. His entire gimmick being that it's just a race. Thankfully, Kane dodged it. So I have a little bit of a shield there. But essentially, that countdown hits 0 and the character dies. Makes it potentially an easy fight like this, but also some really, really nasty fight, because oh no, you already had the gun gear. Now he goes to the Holy Lance, which is and has significantly less attack than Cecil. I just noticed that. Like, they really depend on him jumping. Sacred Force, we shall protect the ribbons. Yeah, so this is both Rosa and Rydia's helmets. You have fun with that. Reflect does not stop Bahamut. Okay. Deal with that. You should not be able to heal yourself through your thing. I've got a rest location right there. I am just going all out. Bahamut. Thankfully in this game the goal is to survive the fights, because if you get to the final battle it will it full heals you right before the last fight. So. He has everything. I'm pretty sure has everything. He has everything. No, I don't. Oh no, crystal. I'm missing the crystal armor. Got everything for this computer. So that means if I check my map, 26 out. I missed a bunch of stuff. Okay. So we're going to save and heal real quick, and then I need to backtrack because I apparently missed an entire section of treasure chests, including Cecil's armor. Six chests, and I'm like... I'm really curious what the other ones are, because offhand, there's one more sword for Edge, and there's armor for Cecil, and I don't know of any. I think the other chests are just more, here be potions, here be tents, things to keep you up. Alright, but yeah, I really did think back here there was a different path to take that I deliberately ignored. Go on down. Or maybe there's 6 more chests in the second part of the dungeon. Wasteful of my time, but we'll see. Here's a chest, okay. I bet this is gonna be Cecil's arm. Oh, it's an Herbehemoth, yay. You know what, we're gonna start off by slowing him, seeing if that helps any. Very slow. There it is. I'm like, why am I blind? Oh, missed. Goody. Alright, business as usual. Just hit him like a truck until he doesn't move anymore. The Shuriken did about 2,600. Well, that was a crit, so that doesn't tell me anything. Like, let's do the comparison and see if there's a reason to the... Got... My opinion, not worth it. Wanted to make Edge into a glass canyon. I think this is the passage I missed. Right, because it... Yeah, okay. So this is where I came out on. I think that's the way down and that's the way up. But I think the rest of the chests are in the Lunar Palace itself, so... Let's get back down there. A few moments using Cottage and save real quick, because this is the last save point in the game. You have to run the rest of it pretty much non-stop. Although if you're a kid trying to grind out every last possible option, you run back to this room a lot. That, and there's a room around here somewhere where you can get pink tails to get a really broken, overpowered set of armor. That I don't see a point to. Like, it's very good armor, but I do not see a point to, like, chasing it down. Because at the point that you're getting it, the only combat left is this. And if you can already handle it to get in here to do it, then none shall have the cursed soul of Masamune. Come on, Dark Leviathan. Ooh. Why are you doing that like 3 times in a row? Oh, twice. Exaggerate, but... Get that Kiraga off, and then you can jump. Because unlike Dark Flare, you can't reflect The flood. Oh no, not Agile. Okay, yeah, so at this point, there's almost no difference between his swords and the basic all about those big ones. Another fun fact is that go through all this effort to get Meteo, because Rydia learns it by leveling up when it's sacred horde. Yeah. Sacred blocked horrible spell of death. And it takes so long to cast and costs so much mana that you're like, no, I'm good. We'll just use Bahamut over and over again. It'll be fine. Fun fact, you go through all of that to crank him up as powerful as he can be, and he's still dwarfed by Cecil. But let's go ahead and give him armor that'll let him actually survive stuff. Very amusing. Alright. I'm waiting for Agile to be done for the show of code. Right. I do have to say, even in like this is a pixel remaster, so it's a little bit arced. They've tweaked the art, but this was always very, very cool. That it's like Moon's core is this. Moon's core is this epic burning thing. And I apologize for your Agile cold, but yeah, it is the end of the game. But mostly I stream late at night, and I know that's a horrible time to stream. But the other. If for some reason you're curious on the plot of the game, the other 5 volumes are up on YouTube. But, yep, we are going through the last little bit. We have found out the bad guy we've been chasing the entire time is our main character's brother, who was mind-controlled by a different villain that we've never heard of before the last moment. And we are now going into that villain's lair to deal with him. And we're chasing down, essentially we're not the first people going in, because your previously mind-controlled brother and an old wizard from the moon pretty much ran in here ahead of time. Hey Druid, what's the game? I think you've already picked my next game for like my casual playthrough, but I'm always happy to put stuff on list, or maybe have different days for different things. No chest here. Okay, I do have everything. Okay. As I was telling Cold, in case you popped in right after I said that, this is the very last dungeon. We are now heading into there. Final screens of the game. Well, not story, because you have plot and endings, but the final video game screens. Golbez, Fusoya. Golbez, if you watched the earlier playthroughs, this is big, towering, dangerous figure. It's cute to see a little. Here's a game sprite. That's kind of funny. Druidcraft said the demo is an Iron Man type superhero who gets their suit destroyed and needs to earn revenue to fix it. So the plot of Iron Man 3 without there being a suit that you can pull back, because he did have to like gadget a bunch of stuff. Oh. Medio, I am ready. How futile. Double meteor that looks just like regular meteor except for that last little bit. The body dies, but the spirit lives on. I have heard good things about 33. Most of these, pardon me, being perfectly transparent is I want to stream at night. I know I don't have much of an audience late at night. And these are things that I can then toss over to YouTube, and they're kind of just nostalgic runs of old games for me. So they're an excuse to play games I like and potentially get at least a little bit of a living out of it. You have much strength. It is a shame Zemus had such control over you. All right. All of you have come. Yeah, but we were a second too late. I was supposed to take care of him. Bez. Or, I'm sorry. Cecil. I can read names. No, there's a final fight. Cecil. I am evil. I am the hatred of Zemus. I am Zaramas. I loathe all. His death caused his hatred to grow. We have made him stronger. Zemus? No, Zaramas. This time I'll see to it that you are completely destroyed. It's time for you to disappear. Meteor has no effect. Use the crystal. You chose the dark path. The crystal cannot cleanse your sins. You are bound by darkness. Die. Suffer. Die. My hatred will continue till all is destroyed. It's your turn. Join me in hell. Elder. Cecil and the others are in danger. So I see. Now is the time to pray for them. Pray for them in this planet. Palimpom, we must gather everyone's prayers and send them to Cecil. That's right, we're using the Spirit Bomb, folks. Cecil. Please take my strength. I'm gonna kill the whole lot of you if you don't come back safe. Please return to us safely. Do it for the land. You have our support. I don't have voices for them. We pray for you as well. People that are technically important in the world. Come on, man. Well, Cecil, for everyone. Moon, I call out to you. Please accept all prayers. Gobez. You must use this. Receive the crystal. Alright, I'm good. Guy, I'm a big FF fan. Ask me anything. Oh yeah, name 10 Final Fantasy characters. That's Sid. Yeah, there's been more than 10 Final Fantasies, so there would be 10 plus Sids. Zaramis, I won't lose. I can't. Cool epic background there. Hey there. Let us help you. Their prayers give you life. Don't give up. Trust in your power. Their prayers give you strength. Keep your focus. Don't you die on us. That was wrong. The prayers give you vitality. You must prevail. Cecil, my brother. Give the holy power within you to the crystal. Zeramis, show your true self. Prayers give you holy power. The fun part about this is that you can get an item off him, and there's some temptation to just try and buff it up, they realize, so he just has this repetitive time distortion power that pretty much keeps anything from happening until you actually start the real fight. I'm going to give it 3 attempts to get the item off him that nullifies one of his later spells. Yeah, so I'll give him one more chance, and then I'll just start the fight. Like I said, this is not how he looks as a final boss, although the final boss is kind of a weird, random monstrosity. Throw. Okay, one more steal. Go ahead and jump. There is... I have too much stuff. Alright, start off by throwing the knife that Yang's wife gave us for 10 grand damage. Now. Then we will throw... Where's Excalibur? Start throwing all the heavy, expensive... Oh, shh! Did not see he took out 2. Alright, let's get them up. Do not take out my heavy hitters. Really? Yep, you use Drano, it turns into a giant red and gray monstrosity out of an Aliens or Contra video game. Really? You pain in the butt. I might lose this right out and have to come back. Yep. Alright. Apologize, I think I have to go through this stupid ending monologue. I'll fast forward it. Yeah. But yeah, this is the final fight. Maybe I guess I'll take more time trying to steal the dark matter from his, as you put it, hairball in the drain form. But this was an interesting fake out back in the day. Not that there was a lot of RPGs before, but by this point, the point this came out, we already had Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, and we had Dragon Quest 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because I think the 5th was the one that moved over to the Super Nintendo for Epic. And so this twist around of, you're rushing to the final bad guy after other people that are already stronger than you, and they pretty much blast the bad guy into the ground. You're like, okay, was that it? Was the final fight the fake Leviathan back at the start? But I mean, as an adult, you're like, yeah, that's not going to be the game over. There's going to be something else. But as a kid, you're kind of like, that it? Which they pull it on you in Final Fantasy VI too. You talk the last, what looks like the last dungeon is you talk people into not fighting, and then everyone's happy and they're gonna live and the game over, and then the crazy clown shows up and blows everything up. Yep, we're rushing through this. We've already done this. Behold, for I am fiery Dranklog. Immediately knocks out 5 of us. Which is nonsense, because we have more hit points than these guys do. Yet Rydia has the same hit points as Golbez, and everyone else is higher. Video has no effect. This has no effect either. It's like we're NPCs and we have to die so the main characters can fight. Although I will take this opportunity as the scene plays again to say, Druid, the twins are alive. Backstory on that is I drug the story into like a little one-on-one D&D game. Well, fine, I won't tell the story. No, okay. And yeah, so Druid had been exposed to the two of them. They turned themselves to stone to save the party at one point. And they were justifiably unhappy about that because they're like 12-year-olds. Dying is more tragic than, you know, the old man jumping off a cliff or something like that. Don't worry, they get better. All right. Take 2. All right, old party members, get us up. I will say one regret I have for because I really love the Pixel Remaster. One, it was cool that it was like the price of one game got us these cleaned up, improved, but still original versions of all of the Nintendo, Super Nintendo Final Fantasies. But I do wish they had made the effort to program in the extra stuff that later editions had. Because basically the one change, and I'm not talking about like there's a 3D version of this game that's very different, but there's a version of this with these graphics that basically runs exactly the same, but when you get to the end, you saw that tower there where everyone was praying. They're there. You can go visit them before you come to the moon. And the changeover was there was one extra super final dungeon. And the purpose of that dungeon, aside from being a challenge, separate from this one, is that you could go there and trade out anyone other than Cecil or those older parties. So, like, if you wanted to, you could go and say, no, we're not going to... Oops, on edge. You could go there and be like, I don't want Rosa and Rydia. I don't know why you'd want to give up Rydia as a summoner, but let's bring the twins along for the fight. Or let's bring Edward because having the item usage the bard gives, etc. And the purpose of that like I said, that extra mega dungeon was to give gear for them so they would be on level with you. And it's just cool that you could have everyone, even though Cid's arguably not impressive, but the twins are cool and well designed. Yang is cool and well designed. And Edward, weirdly enough, for being considered the most useless character in the game, Like, everyone else, when you hit level 60, those last 5 levels, 60, 65, are your last gains. After level 65, there's literally a chance that your stats go down. And I don't know why they did that, but they did. Except for Edward, who, like, once he hits level 60, starts just skyrocketing into, like, the best character in the game. In a real example of Magikarp power. Come on. Give me the dark matter. We are over leveled for this fight, and that fight still, that attack kills 2 of my 5 people right away. I promise, if you just stop doing that, I will not use any buffs. Come on, Edge. Steal the thing. Steal the thing. Edge, you're disappointing me now. You can do this, Edge. Go take the thing out of the hairball mess. Not that gross. Just reach in. And while this game doesn't start the tradition, Final Fantasy III does, I do find it amusing that almost all Final Fantasy games are designed with levels that go to 99, or in 2 cases much higher. But you will be level 30 to 50 by the time you fight the end boss if you just play the game casually. The 2 that go higher are the 2 with jobs, because technically those stop at level 99 for your core, but you can also max out all your individual job levels. But yeah, I don't think I've ever cleared a Final Fantasy game at level 99, unless I was deliberately grinding or cheating, or, you know, being a kid in the 90s when you had only so many video games, and so you had to find your entertainment, so it became, how can I make them the best characters? Like, let's grind them to 99 and get all the super armor that we don't really need. The Super Nintendo was also very, very fond of doing weird things where there was some cool thing, but it was like a very minuscule chance. This one and Earthbound are the worst examples of it. I mentioned the super armor. Basically, if you're watching earlier streams, there was a little miner guy in the Mithril town. I can't. I keep running past him. Sorry. There's a little guy in the Mithril town, and you find a rat tail down in the Summon Lands where you get Leviathan. And if you give him the rat tail, he gives you a sample of adamantine because he apparently collects tails. And the adamantine becomes Excalibur. And you think that's just a one-off, but there's a room in the moon where you can randomly encounter something called a pink puff. And the pink puff has a 1 in 254 chance of dropping a pink tail, which you go and he'll give you more adamantite, and then you go to the blacksmith, and the blacksmith will make adamantite armor that is pretty much impervious and makes the game a cakewalk for no reason. And everyone can wear it. It's not just the main hero or anything like that. You can go back and keep getting tails and get 5 of them and build everyone this armor. And about the only easy way to do that is there's an item which I have, I think, 2 of. You can find them elsewhere, but like, where it went. It's called a siren. Oh, because I can't use it in combat. But it's called a siren, and I have like a handful of them. And they force a fight in a room. And basically the way you do that is You decide what your willingness for failure is. And basically you save, you go to that room, you use a siren, you see if you get a pink puff. If you don't, you reset. And you just do this over and over again for hours. Until you got a tail, then you'd run back out of the moon to get a suit of armor. Kind of curious how we as 90s kids would have reacted if, you know, a game like World of Warcraft or Fortnite or something came out where it's just, yeah, we just play it. We just have fun with it. And it's just there and it keeps going and it doesn't actually ever end or stop. And you have this one game that can give you all kinds of stuff. And like, I think we would have lost our mind. I also think there probably would have been a lot less games made. Since we had to learn to like milk a game for all it was worth until we could afford another one. Alright. This is incredibly boring for everyone I know. So I'm going to try once more here. And I'm going to see if we can handle the fight otherwise. Okay. Alright, let's be a little more tactical. Let's try and get you slowed. Let's watch you potentially one-hit radio. Okay. He's alive still. Knife. Please don't kill radio. Darn it! Oh, you are annoying me. I swear, game, if you make me level grind. Like, if I have to level grind just to beat this last boss, you're gonna kill her in one shot again, aren't you? Nope. Okay, cool. Mass heal, mass heal. What else do we have here? Alright. Throw that old spear, get Bahamut out here again. Do I have something that slows? Stop's not gonna work. I think that was the last of the super things, so I think it's the Fuma Shurikens now. Responding to Bahamut with Bio. Good to know. Oh, you son of a... What do you mean the Super Shuriken heals him? Oh, that's painful. That is so painful. Alright, I guess we're just going for a standard attack from him. Let's see, assuming I survived. If Flare... Ooh, all's dead. No one's dead. Cool. Let's see if Flare results in Bio. Flare results in Flare back. Okay. Alright, so you need to revive her. Then it needs to be her turn. You need to throw a spiderweb on him again. Quit doing that. try Bio back. Really need her to not go down. I love that Cecil has cures, but I really wish he had more cures. Let's throw a bio and see what happens here. Here, come on, cure. You're gonna go down again, aren't you? Early out of X potions? Alright, screw it, we got 11 elixirs. And actually, I think we're gonna have Cecil start fighting and Edge be the backup item healer. I unfortunately was distracted and did not see what Bio did, so put Bio back here. Not enough to matter. I push Lindo's 500. That's great. I have not heard the new name for Air Force One. What silliness is it? Panda Express because it carries orange chicken. That is very good. But shouldn't it be a Taco Bell? Do we have a Panda Express and Taco Bell the way we do like McDonald's or like Taco Bell Pizza Hut or Taco Bell KFC? I don't remember who owns what anymore. Spider Silk. Please don't one-shot her. Dang. Ah. Taco Bell's the press secretaries. Quit that. We're gonna need this anyway. Her turn comes back up often enough. I do have to say I find it mildly infuriating. Ow. That oh, cool. That they trigger the boss fights to respond to certain things badly. Because, like, you get Rydia up here. Her strongest attack is 100% Bahamut. And their response is, okay, every time she casts Bahamut, he's going to cast Bio on all of you. Yay! I lived that time. But please no one question where exactly we are that it's having this fast-paced spiraling. Although I guess in theory that starburst in the back is the center of the core of the moon the same way it is on the regular screen. Although why I went from red to white, I don't know. As long as evil exists in the heart of living, I cannot perish. Well done. I had no idea you all possessed such strength. Perhaps the people of the Blue Planet have evolved beyond us Lunarians already. It's called Ragnarok in this one, but yes. Cecil was using it. Yeah, you might be right. Theramus's last words, however. As long as evil persists. True evil will never die. Every living creature has at least a touch of evil in his heart, alongside the goodness. As long as there is light and darkness, overworld and underworld, it will go. Good exists because evil exists. And if it was destroyed, and it was your good that destroys Zemmis's evil. Oh, stop it already. There's nothing to it. What are you talking about? I was surprised Zemmis didn't try and control you. Or you have enough evil inside. Nope. My heart is filled with goodness all the way. Well, it is time I returned home. What will the rest of you do now? I think we'll go home too. Yeah, there are people worried about us. I see. I am glad you have such wonderful friends. I look forward to the day we meet again. May I come with you? You wish to join me? I cannot return home for all I've done. As I realize there's an ad break, and I wonder if I should stall for... Question is, it'll make it look weird on the... I am babbling. Haha. What can I talk about that'll be entertaining now, but let catch up the story? So as I mentioned, this is the very first Final Fantasy I really ever got into heavily. I played Final Fantasy 1, but I never beat it. I played Final Fantasy 1 and I tried to figure the heck out of it as an 8-year-old, and I stumbled. And I got all the way to the last dungeon, but I could never beat the final villain, Chaos. I actually never beat Final Fantasy 1 until as an adult. I'm back and playing some of... So this was the first one I actually defeated. And that came about through rentals. Blockbuster, for those of you who remember. But I would rent it on the weekend and play it, and then hope my save file was still there the next weekend. And it usually was. And just slowly got to the point where like I could walk through the game and that actually was something that the mainstream would make sound sad, but it wasn't. But like there would be a weekend where like I had no plans, my friends were busy, stuff was going on, and I'd be like, you know what, I go rent this, I get snacks, I get drinks, I plug that cartridge into the top of that gray Super Nintendo on my little 13-inch color TV in my room, and I would start playing it in the morning on Saturday, and I would just sit there the whole day just enjoying the story and reliving it and going through it and what I can learn that I missed times. And it's just a really good memory. But that's kind of why I started playing this one again here too. And it was a lot simpler because the US version of Final Fantasy IV that they marketed to Final Fantasy II like dummied out everything. Ella's Recall, Cecil's Darkness Wave, Yang, everything but his kick, so like his focus and his debuff. Edward was completely useless because all he had was fight and item, and he was like literally just a useless fighter. Yeah, it was fun. Welcome back, community. To answer your question, Druidcraft, I did get the Crystal Sword. It's renamed Ragnarok in the regular version of the game, this one, and so I got that. I had to fight an evil Bahamut. And what you guys missed before I realized the ad break was going is just Fusoya very much gave a speech about evil always exists, blah, blah, blah. And Golbez is asking to go with Fusoya versus returning home. I would very much like to meet my father's people. Ah, yes. Lunarian blood does flow in your veins. Very well, you may come along. But you must be ready for a long, long sleep. I am. Thank you. You sounded very worried when you called my name, Cecil. Does that mean you've given me? Of course not. Caused too much suffering. We are off to spend many years in slumber. We pray that the blue planet will be peaceful forevermore. Come. Yes. Cecil? Are you certain you wanted to depart this way? He's your brother. Goodbye, everyone. Cecil. Goodbye, my brother. Cecil. Thank you. Born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light. Rise to the heavens, to the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth, bounty and grace. Old school cheapy graphics. I think those are supposed to be Venus and Mercury. All along the moon would set forth on a voyage once more, at its light. Though of shed blood, time's march keep. One on Earth, one on the moon. Side note, yes, there are 2 moons never established, other than just so this can happen at the entire game talks about the moon. And you're like, oh no, there's a second one. So that ostensibly you could pretend this happened on Earth. We shall begin today's training. Yes, sir. Where's Pelham? Not again. Then I cast Blizzard on the creatures we encountered and mount ordeals. Ow! How many times are you going to be late to training? The Elder's really angry. What's the demo? I'll give it a try. I'm sorry. Golbez stays behind. Cecil forgives him. Golbez is the brother that was the bad guy for most of the game. And everyone's going on. This is the first of the after credit scene. How many times do I have to scold you before you learn? It will be years before you're ever half the sage Teller was. As punishment, you must train twice as hard as your sister today. That's not fair. I think it's very fair. When will you come to realize your responsibilities? You're heir to the throne. I know, jeez. Your mouth says you know, but your actions say otherwise. Yeah. The correct words here would be yes, sir. Alright, I'll shape up. Can't help but think about radio, though. Your Highness, have you been listening to anything I've said? Nope, I'm out of here, bye. What a courageous young lady. Ah, yes. I never thought she would really come back. Lydia. Lydia, why do I have fangs and you don't? I don't like fangs. I want to be like you. What are you talking about? It doesn't matter what we look like. With her around, the future looks bright for the land of summons. Indeed. I'm sure we'll get more beautiful by the day. Why is that your fault? Important thing is that you're like on the inside, not the outside. Isn't that right, Cecil? Why are you asking Cecil? He's nowhere near here. Honey? You are queen now. Try calling me my king instead of honey. I'm not going to be formal. Oh, it's time for training. Let us begin training. Given the voice I picked for Yang, I feel like I should have made his wife not a Southern Belle and more of a Honey, a king shouldn't be... I did it based off her dialogue, but I wonder if I could have done a Bulma voice. Do not say that. I think Yang will create a wonderful kingdom. Your Highness! Play the song about the paladin again for us? I will, but only after I've finished my work. You want the castle back the way it was, right? Yeah, that's a promise, right? Anna, I hope you're watching over me. I'm helping the people of Damcian. I'm caring for other people as I cared for you, like you said I should. Hope you and Tella are having a fine time together. Tally ho! We need to repair the castle. It's great haste. Your Majesty, we haven't enough materials. Take apart the tanks, remove any useful pieces. There's no need to worry about war anymore. That's optimistic. Father, I wonder how Cecil and his friends are doing. I almost forgot to tell you. Seems Sir Cecil and Lady Rosa to become the new king and queen of Baron. Aye. And we've been invited to the coronation ceremony. Oh, how lovely. Your Majesty, you're not helping fix the castle at all. I'm the king. I can do whatever I want. And go take apart some tanks. Confirmation, Kain is a blonde. Cecil, Rosa. I can't bring myself to face you both. Not yet. Must test myself as you did, Cecil, at Mount Ordeals. I will train until I have surpassed my father as a dragoon. Only then shall I return. Ooh. What is it? You have to see this. The moon, it's... Please don't think too hard about the fact that the telescope is looking outside down at the Earth. One moon flies away. Like a proper 60s couple, we have 2 beds side by side. What's wrong, Cecil? I thought I heard my brother's voice. Really? I couldn't tell for sure, but yeah, it's my imagination. Hey, you two. Why aren't you getting ready? It's your big day. We must have lost track of time. Oh, you two can play Smoochy Face later. Come on, Rosa. Your Majesty? I'm not controlling the speed of this, by the way. Please, just call me Rosa. Well, Rosa, you gotta get dressed. And get some makeup on ya, but I can't keep people waiting. Come on, we haven't got all day. I'll be right there. I can't wait to see everyone again. It's been so long. Cecil, are you ready? I'm ready. For what it's worth, Kain features a lot more in the second game. I have it in the 3D format. Wasn't to my imagination. I heard my brother's voice say, so long. But I could play it as a stream in the future. It's in the 3D format, not this one, but... Although they couldn't figure out the sprites to add an extra throne. Yep, Sid always dragging Edge around. Callum sitting on the throne. Yeah. I was amused they did some of the storytelling just in the what emotion they can convey with the sprites facing different directions, having like 3 gestures. I also love everyone waving except for Giot, Luca, and the Elder because they don't have sprites that can wave. So they just stand there stoically. Ends across the globe, was past and present, and to the crew who brought the originals to life, we offer our profound and heartfelt thanks. I think this is the end. Seeing it through. Yep, now we get credits. So yeah, that is Final Fantasy IV for those who've been following along since part 1 of this. What is the name of this demo you want me to try? Because I will happily see if how long it's going to take to download. If I hit download and it's like 3 minutes, cool. If I hit download and it's going to be like an hour, then we probably aren't getting to it this stream. Oh, you sent it? Sorry. Okay. I see it right there. All right. Dispatch is the name of this game. Planned release date this year sometime. That's going to be obnoxious. Give me 1 second here because it won't let me download the... I can't download through the link you sent me because it gets confused because it opens up in Chrome. So give me a second. Hop on to actually Steam. Download demo. It's going to need not even a gig. Looks interesting. Okay, download's already complete. So yeah, where'd it go? Interesting. So yeah, I'm going to I don't know, what's your opinion on this kit? Is it good for him to let the credits actually play? Or should I go ahead and just be right back and start the new game? Because let's face it, credits are boring, and I'm not saying that as a negative or to take away from the people that worked on this, and because they worked hard. I'm not ending the stream. I'm saying, should I let the credits roll, or should I just hit be right back and go ahead and switch games now? I'm asking your thoughts for etiquette towards the game developers, not ending the stream. No, I already saw you change the game over. I'm good with that. Yeah, the download's already done. Probably because it's a demo, but it's less than a gig. So, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to hit be right back real quick while I close games so everyone's not staring at my desktop. That's a cluttered mess. And I will be right back. I'm not even turning off my mic. It's just going to close out. Hit play and make sure this launches on the right screen. All right, cool. Nothing happened at the beginning. I was glad. I was worried about that too. I'm like, is it going to jump right into a scene? But yeah. So I know from Kit what Kit's saying is it's some type of superhero thing, but I'm just looking. Go ahead and turn subtitles. Fine with it being full screen. I don't know what pause on lost focus is, but I'll leave that alone. Volume alone. Allow remote analytics. Yeah, sure, it's a demo. I'll help the developer. So yeah, I know nothing about this game. I'm told that it's kind of a like Iron Man 3 where you're destroyed as a hero and you are working to revenue to rebuild it. But I know nothing else than that. And Druidcraft suggested it, so we're going to hit play and see what happens. Dispatch, you play as Robert, a fallen superhero formerly known as Mecha Man. Having lost his mech suit in battle, he is recruited to join SDN, the Superhero Dispatch Network. In this section of the game, Robert has just arrived for his first day at SDN. So we're skipping the entire like opening of the game and jumping straight into the gameplay. That's interesting.
We're not the highest profile branch in the network, but we've got what makes the real difference. Great people. Some of them aren't even people, and they're still great. One of the 3 copiers on this floor. Fax, scan, does literally everything. Documentation, one of the 3 Ds at SDN. There tends to be a healthy amount of paperwork. I used to call it triple Ds, but I was informed that had a different connotation.
3 Ds?
Dispatching. Documentation. Diversity is the 3rd. Not in terms of priority, of course. Yep. We're all about diversity. Lana works in the mailroom. From a different galaxy altogether. And then there's Galen, way back there. Born with super hearing. He's from... I want to say...
Florida.
Florida! Of course. Florida man over there. Hey, easy on the bath salts.
Don't insult him.
One guy. Hey, speaking of bath, where is the,
Oh, need a bio break?
Excuse me?
Restroom. I mean, it's right over there. Sorry. At work, I tend to get a little...
Corny?
corporate, Dick. Meet me in the records room when you're done. If you get lost, look for the door that says records room.
All right, relatively charming so far. I've taken battle damage. I've lost an ear. That's
Bruh, I almost went in my pants. Hey, you this Robert people talking about? What's up, brother? My auntie named me Roy, but people call me Roy.
sure.
All right. Good to meet you, bruh.
Likewise.
What can I say except you're welcome?
So roid, like steroid?
Huh? Hell no, brother. No, cuz. Listen. The 2 other guys here, they go by the name Roy. So I think it's like, we go scrap, we go ground, I bust you up, and then, you got Roy. You know what I'm saying, bro? That's what I think.
Onto we. Interesting
Hey,
faucet.
you think that's why they call me Roy? Like I'm on steroids. Cause they think I'm some kind of a juice head. They think I'm not natty, bro.
I
They
don't
think Roy not natty.
I don't know.
Man, I have no idea. I just, look, I'm just trying to wash my
You
hands.
brought it up, brother.
Yeah, and I'm so sorry I did that.
Whatever. I don't care.
Nokia is probably best. Nice meeting you, Royd, even if it was while we were both holding our dicks.
You one funny bugger. Mecha man.
Okay, so I was worried about your unwashed hand, but now I'm worried that everyone here knows who I am.
Nah, brother. It's Kapu. Need to know basis and Roy need to know. Other one will come pick up your soup or fix them for the SDN.
Cool. You gonna wash before you do that?
Nah, bro. I never touch nothing. Just touch my pants and underwear only. Even for shake, I just do like this.
I don't know you, sir.
Try me again. I don't think I got it.
Holy shit. Who's this freckle-faced fuck? How are you?
That's an aggressive way to greet someone.
Look at this skinny latte prick. Your bones, kid. You here to whip these assholes into shape or what?
That's the idea.
Do I know you?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Why you all tense? What? It's a hug, not a hand job. Lighten up.
Be that as it may, I'm still confused.
Oh, right, because I'm old as shit. How about this? This jog your memory?
Trackstar? Holy shit!
Yeah, you fucker. Why are you accepting hugs from old men you don't know? Oh, and hey, they call me Chase around here, so keep it, you know.
Sure, right. Yeah, Chase.
It's been what, 10, 15 years?
Has it really been that long?
Now I feel like I need to make a PNG the dabs.
Then he got to ducking me like he owed me money.
I was in a weird place.
I understand, kid. It was tough on all of us, so I can't imagine what you went through.
Yeah, so what's up? You gonna tell me why you look like Black Einstein?
Sorry. I never noticed.
Fucker. It's the powers. I could move 50 times faster than the average person, but I didn't realize until it was too late. And I was aging 50 times faster when I used my powers. Nowadays, I'm moving slower than frozen piss to keep the old ticker from popping on me.
I had no idea.
Horrible.
I'm so sorry, Chase.
Hey, if I feel another ounce of pity from you, I will run you over in a parking lot and say it was an accident. They'll believe me because it looks like I'm wearing diapers.
So I guess this means you're the one person I can't complain to about losing my suit.
You better not. I would resurrect and re-kill your fucking father in front of you if it meant being able to use my powers again.
Jesus, Chase.
Wow.
What? Obviously, I'd let Robert have one last I love you before I extinguished the light from his eyes.
Was he always like this?
Yes, actually.
We joke, we laugh, we suppress our trauma. All right, enough of this feeling shit.
Makes sense.
Let's introduce you to your team of losers.
Invincible? A little bit, yeah. A little bit good-natured,
Being
but
honest, I thought and still think we should have canned these tunas months ago.
And you might get your wish. Because if we don't see improvements soon, the whole program will be scrapped.
Cool. No pressure.
Sonar here was a Harvard graduate
Who will not shut the fuck up about being a Harvard graduate like all Harvard graduates.
who also orchestrated some of the most effective Silicon Valley investment frauds in U.S. history.
Also, sometimes he transforms into a fucking bat monster that would eat you ass first after he emptied your pension plan.
these are heroes?
Flambe. He
Controls the fire and the flame, and his skin does not burn.
Right, you met him. Didn't you ever run in with him years back?
I did. Yeah.
So you know he's a certifiable dickhead.
Invisigal, who you met. Turned herself in a few months ago and entered the program on the condition we didn't ask questions.
That's a little suspicious, no?
Suspicious? Really? Of a criminal that turns invisible and doesn't like to answer questions? What tipped you off, Sherlock?
Here we have coupé, which I recently learned is a French ballet term that means to cut, hence the knives.
That's very clever.
Yeah, but it sounds dumb to say, so everybody calls her Coop. She was an assassin for the mob, then went independent. Punch up.
Carnival strongman who made a deal with a sorceress. She gave him the strength of 10 men. His muscles grew, but his body shrunk.
He's got all the charming brains of a greasy bowling ball.
Puck.
Malevola. Terrifying. She's got a magic sword, and she creates portals that allow her to teleport.
Somehow she's still late for
It's literally magic. Okay.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she does it on purpose.
We got Man-Bat, Pyro, plus Human Torch, Invisible, almost more of a Shadowcat, Archangel, Puck, Magic. We went with a lot of X-Men here.
That's Golem. He is a construct.
A construct?
Yeah. Bunch of dirt and mud made sentient with magic.
Clayface.
I think he's lonely.
Prism, Michigan born and raised. The power is weird. He weaponizes light rays or some shit. A lot of this stuff.
And Dazzler.
Why does she dress like a pop star?
She's actually super talented.
Camilla Carmine? Is that who we're comparing Malevola here to?
Wait, so the Z team, my team, their Phoenix program?
That is correct.
Your own motley crew of dangerous fuck-ups.
We're not looking for miracles, but we'd love one if we could get it. Can you show him his desk?
Sure. What's that arm squeeze about?
You want one? Here.
Fuck off. This is you. Pretty sparse, but feel free to decorate.
Ooh, do we get to decorate?
This computer's older than you look.
Oh, jeez.
Wait, so we're doing this? I haven't even met the team yet.
We did the slideshow.
First of all, that wasn't a slideshow.
Look, we like to start slow. Most people don't make it past the first dispatch, and this is better for everybody's safety.
What do you mean, safety?
You'll be fine. And this here is our little slice of the Southland. Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Exactly. Now put your headset on and introduce yourself to these pricks.
Hey, team. This is your dispatcher, Robert Robertson. I'm starting my first shift.
Tell me that's not your real
Stuttering,
name.
bitch! You can't be this shook on your first day. Come on.
Can we clear the channel, please? There's a lot of overlapping on this.
I saw him in his underwear.
Who? Roberto son?
I saw him in his underwear.
He packing much?
No, but he's got a lot of bruises, which I'm into.
Again, please clear the channel.
I get it, your email.
Shut the fuck up. Let me remind you, these calls are fucking recorded for training fucking purposes. So keep the fucking line clear before we send your stupid fucking asses back to whatever fucking cell we pulled your stupid fucking asses out of. Alright?
Ace is a nice man. Dispatch, your job is to respond to various calls from subscribers within the city of Torrance by sending heroes from your team. Hero stats. Your heroes will display strengths and weaknesses in the following categories: combat, vigor, intellect, charisma, mobility. When receiving a call, you will be provided with key information to assist you in setting the best hero for the job.
My son's balloon is stuck in a tree. Can you send someone?
Charisma and climbing. I'm gonna go with her. Here, kitty, 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 kitty.
Oh, they're gonna piss their pants when they see me coming.
Oh, you have charisma. You should be okay.
Vanderstank is requesting a hero for a very important event.
Who's this Vanderstink guy?
Willem Vanderstink, certified genius. Literally, he has a certificate.
You aren't a genius if you need a piece of paper that says you're a genius.
You're just jealous. This guy rules. Got it.
I'll take Wednesday.
Tuesday. Dibs on Monday.
What are you guys talking about?
We're taking bets on when you'll quit.
Friday?
Today's Friday.
I know.
Another day saved, or whatever the fuck. Oh my god! A Vipadea is spraying shit everywhere!
What? Hacking her bidet? What?
And a swish.
Okay, I see what I'm doing here. I'm a D12. I don't know why I'm fixing a toilet.
Yeah, I'm just like off my game today.
I don't know exactly what I wanted.
Get these idiots out of my bar before they destroy it. And don't send the flaming asshole.
Then the flaming asshole.
On the bar last night. Mecha Man. And he kicked Flambe's ass. Okay. That little shit did not kick my ass.
You did though.
Yeah, I think I heard about that.
No, you didn't. Because it didn't happen, Bob. So we're all going to shut up about it. Yeah? Okay.
Mega Man didn't beat him up.
Bobby, I'll do it.
Boat robbery in progress at the yacht club.
Sure. I can take a stab at it. Did you get that? I was trying to be funny.
So what was your read on this Mecha Man guy?
Washed up, drinking alone. A robot guy without his robot, I guess.
So, just a guy?
Hear that, Flambe? You got your ass kicked by just a guy.
All of you. Shut the fuck up.
Bizarre. Give them special name.
And here I thought I was getting rusty.
Bombay, you're off route.
Fire at a local park has gotten out of control.
Did you start that fire?
No.
The fire that's burning 2 blocks from where you're standing. You didn't start that.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm on break, so how could I know?
Flambe, stop fucking around. I've got enough problems without you making new ones.
Whatever, man.
Robbing them. I just started today. Teleports, I'll try.
Jenny the Bone Zone Diaz here. Today's topic is all about SDN hiring criminals to protect us.
Try and
Fucker said I was pregnant. Hell no.
this, yeah. What? Darn it.
Can't be.
I'm glad this is a demo because I feel like I'm
Your wife
misunderstanding.
Vanderstink needs a security detail. Is it cool if I go? Been wanting to pitch him some stuff I've been working on.
Yeah, pretty sure that's exactly what he's trying to avoid.
Let's see if I can do this. Still got it. Exhibit A is back online.
I reckon that's done.
2 competing calls appeared. You can only answer stuff. I'm a.
We've encountered these thieves before. Me? Right, yes.
On it.
You sure body just. Yeah. That seems like. Oh.
Yeah, man, I got a mad headache right now. That's why this one's a little mid.
Flames are spreading to the houses. We need to evacuate.
I got no one I can send. Have to ignore that for now.
We're going to need you to protect Mr. Vanderstank from the Vanderstanker fan club.
I can't do it. I need you in the field. Sorry.
That's like a real bummer, man.
Wow, I am failing left and right.
Is it just me, or am I really fucking good at this?
Okay, what's going on with Sonar?
Oh, that, yeah. He kind of randomly turns into a monster sometimes.
Randomly.
We are working on controlling it.
What makes some type of like Suicide Squad?
A kid just robbed me. That little shit, I want him behind bars.
Ooh, yes, sir.
All right, I'll snitch. Just cut me a deal, okay?
Not ready to do that one yet. I have like no one to send. Like, where are my teams?
Yes.
Try. Okay, that's interesting.
Fine.
Stealth, I don't have. Don't trust this man. Please tell me you succeeded at this. Darn it.
Don't you dare tell Coop about this. I'll never live it down.
Sure, your call. Helping people is kind of nice. When you get paid for it.
How long was the last dispatcher here?
2 days. New record.
How the fuck did that happen?
I set this car on fire. Yeah.
Let's get that kid straight.
Kia sold.
Hello, Gold. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to whatever this insanity is that kid got me going. Your hero is leveled up. Navigate the new upgrades. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, up there we go. Every rank, blah blah blah. Skill points. Charisma and combat. Few more mobile. I guess. Oh my gosh, why can't you people not handle a fire? Hope. Darn it.
You know, I think I almost had it that time, though.
Good to know that fire's just going. A lot of thieves on this hideout. How should we plug? Quietly protect the art. Oh, thank you. Something going in my way.
So, you creaming over this, or what?
Any more calls? Hopefully Flambe is not lighting anything else on fire. Apparently Golem is dead?
Grannies, I got this.
Hold up. Aren't you banned?
Yeah, and I gotta get unbanned.
Yeah, sure, I'll let
Already
her.
going this way. Yeah.
Vent alone and Visigo reduces travel time and completion time. Okay.
Can I get ice down here, please?
What does that mean?
She's asking for a tap-in. We got access to security cams of SDN subscribers all over our territory.
Wow, really? Is that legal?
Don't ask questions. Just always make sure to read the fine print.
And yeah, Cole, I'm in the same boat where I'm like, dude, there's an X on him, but you talked, so maybe he's just really hurt. Ooh, Twinkies. Ooh, dead Twinkies. I'm gonna pick something else, but
You're Mega Man. You're dead, I thought.
This on the inside. My suit was destroyed.
You have a lot left to give. I would like to make you an offer.
that's what it looks like. Okay, and this is just the
You want me
trailer
to
at this
sit
point.
in an office and dispatch heroes?
In exchange, we can make you Mecha Man again.
Washed up dad bod superhero with no superpowers. Can't wait.
Whenever there's a crisis in the area, we get a call, and guess who answers?
Me.
Yeah, I like Malevola.
Oh, you shouldn't have done that. What are you doing in Visigal? Is that your car?
I don't have a car.
That's gonna be a weird insurance claim.
The way things are going, I'd cut the whole damn team.
All of you in this room have set this program ablaze with your bullshit.
You're right at home behind that desk because you're no hero. You're a nerd playing a video game in a suit your daddy built.
You gonna eat those Twinks?
That's not what they're... You know what? Help yourself.
I showed him once, yeah,
What's
throwing the
your
chair.
name, little guy?
My name's Beef and I'm naked.
Oh, no, I refuse to believe that's what he sounds like.
Okay, that was a cute demo. We're not done yet, okay. I have a dog. Okay, this is yeah, this is a very cute game. I mean, I guess it'll depend on price tag and all that and when it comes out, but yeah, it looked fun. The demo was interesting. It did get like annoyingly stressy, not in a bad way, but like in a playing the game way where I'm like, okay, crap, this call, this call, this call, this call. So yeah, that was Dispatch. Supposed to be out sometime this year. Well, Kit, that's been 2 hours. It finished Final Fantasy VI, and got an extra demo there as a surprise. Any other demos you want to throw my way? Or will we wrap up for now? Yeah, that's right. I'm putting you on the spot. What other insanities do you want me to play? You want me to try date everything? Okay. Again, the question is going to be, how fast will it download? I know. Wait a minute. Okay. I got confused for a second because it actually had a price listed. Oh, is it actually out? But it is not actually out. Just, you could go ahead and start and pre. 10% less. You know, I'm going to bring this over here real quick and just look at it while it's downloading. Apparently there is a Lavish DLC. I'm curious what this is. Do you have a video or is it just extra? Alright, so it's 2 extra datables and a bunch of outfits and stuff like that. Okay. Are there Michael Transaction, Lucinda Lavish, Fantastic Red Shirt, phone backgrounds, art book, original soundtrack. Well, Kit, we're buying this for you and yours. You'll have to decide if you think the DLC is not. Because you are more interested in the game than I am, which means we'll get it for you, and I'll borrow it off your library. Double spending. Demo is downloading. It's at 76%, so I'll have it up in a second.
Band practice.
If I have any other options, it's literally okay. So it's just.
Sonoma Man, can SDN help me out with this? It's blocking the driveway.
You can count on SDN to help lift the burdens life throws at us.
Is that J.K. Simmons?
Let SDN be your rock.
Anyway, I'm gonna be right back real quick while I switch it. My favorite's gonna be Malevola. That might change as I see personalities, but she seems the most sane, weirdly enough. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about killing Golem because it seemed like it came out of nowhere. I guess that's your point, like Invincible, where bad stuff happens. This is not actually as heroic and gamey as and simple as it seems. But the game does look good, and I will look forward to playing it. And yeah, Malevola is my favorite right now. We'll see if that changes as time goes forward. There is something there about the fact that Coupe is essentially Archangel power set wise. I will be curious to see. She wins me over since she's copying one of my favorite characters. We are going to hit the be right back real quick. You're going to exit the dispatch. We are going to load the other demo you want me to take a look at. Wait for it to load up. There we go. Everything published by Sass. This game uses an autosave feature. See the glasses, obey.
Team 17.
I keep forgetting it's Team 17.
Sassy Chap Games. Date everything.
Options, okay, it's audio. Play, that makes sense. I'm fine just being Pixel Kitsune, why not? Let's see. Okay, we can't change. I was like, please tell me we're not supposed to potentially put an email. I don't think there's an Eiffel Tower. It's like all in your house. Oh. Thank you, Druid. The nightmare has no relation to female horses, but rather the term mare, which refers to a female incubus succubus. I knew that thanks to Phasmophobia.
Congratulations. Your degree in customer service has rewarded you with a remote job at Valdivian, one of the foremost mega.
Is the dishwasher in this kit?
Though your house may be large, it is empty, and its halls long for visitors. The sticky notes on your bulletin board remind you of your ultimate aims. But for now, it's time to get to work.
Alright, mouse is a little flick. Apologize if I bounce all over. Can I? Okay, that's. Oh, you turned it all the way down? I'm gonna listen to you because you like really flicky stuff. This is the most exciting part of the game, is gonna be figuring out this, huh? Go with the middle. Alright.
Valdivianites! Happy Tuesday from your favorite Chief Executive Officer, David Most. As you know, every day here at Valdivian is a reason to celebrate, as stipulated in your employment contract. Today, however, is extra monumental, as it's the first official day of our new hire. please join me in giving her a warm welcome to our team. Out of the 30-ish job applications, we
Retirement not available for remote workers.
The least spelling errors. You're joining us at a very exciting time, and we're all rooting for your success. As it lovingly says on the plaque above our daycare center, Valdivian, our business is family. We're so excited to have you joining ours. Coincidentally, the daycare center has been shuttered indefinitely due to the recent economic downturn. We thank our Director of Child Care Coordination, Irene Thomas, for her inspiring work.
Lovely.
Hi there. You come highly recommended. I've heard great things about your can-do attitude.
I do have a great attitude.
Oh, I can tell. I'm Tom, your manager.
Oh,
you might find it easier
Kit,
to
do you
think
mind
of
flipping
me
it over?
as a,
In which case,
leadership
I appreciate you.
principal guidance
If not, I won't worry about it.
associate. I'm not from your town myself, but I have heard great, nice things about that specific locale.
You and
Seems
AI.
like you are a customer success strategist. That's wonderful. You should be proud.
Sure, I'm very
Customers
proud.
deserve success, and in a strategic way. What could be better? Okay, champ. I'll let you get to it.
Hey, you there?
Sure. Apparently it's my best friend. Hey, Sam.
Hey, hey!
Any advice for my first day?
Just keep that customer service robot voice on at all times, and no matter how mad you get, never give it back to them.
Yep,
And
never talk
remember,
like this.
I
It's
might have
always...
set you up for this
Thank
job.
you for calling. How can I help
got it
you?
Because you deserve it. You literally have a degree in customer service.
You have a degree in...
That's right! Oh, geez, here comes my manager. I gotta get back to work. Good luck, okay? You got this.
You have new tasks.
All right.
I have a broken sewing machine.
See the problem?
Oh, I don't know. It stopped sewing a couple of years ago.
That
I'm not scamming.
sounds fishy.
Well, maybe just a little scamming. But like, Valdivian can afford a refund, right?
No. Yeah, I don't have
You're
patience.
such a corporate bootlicker.
Yes.
I'm gonna minus your star rating, bitch.
Hello, I purchased this book and I'm extremely angry about it. Is there a manager I can speak to?
Sure, let's go ahead and just...
Thank
There you go. I know better.
I ordered this couch, but it popped in on my kitchen is all white and covered with wet stuff.
I'm
'Kay.
sorry to hear that. Can you explain how it
Sure.
popped?
I blew it up and sat on it, and then it popped. Yeah.
You're using the couch in the kitchen?
Oh, yeah. That's the best place for watching TV while fixing my knife. Why don't they ever tell you this?
Who would have told them that?
Okay, bye.
I am a science teacher, Pronto Palace High School, Go Harridans, and I ordered this as part of a series in which I give students an element to take care of to learn how to be a good parent. This is not Cobalt.
That does make it.
Did not respond to normal Cobalt stimuli. Meeting?
Yep.
Ah.
Have a manager dealing with you.
Hello, my name is Emmanuel, and I have counted precisely 480 paper clips in this box. I would like a refund promptly. Thank you.
I will send you 20 paper clips. Honestly, that one.
Thank you for noticing. Have a happy day to you.
Valdivianites! Salutations from the chatbot that has replaced your CEO, David Most. Just kidding. CEO is an extremely important position, and there is no way a computer could ever replicate the ingenuity, expertise, and warmth I utilize daily to bring leadership to our team and value to our shareholders. Humanity is absolutely integral to the transformative work we do here at Valdivian, and I will defend the
I'm so glad that my
essential importance
CEOs
of
were never
human
like this.
contributions in every
The
single
death of all the
aspect
jobs
of
I've
this
worked at big
company.
corporations has always been middle
Excluding, of course,
management.
the following departments: sales, marketing, finance, legal, operations, public relations, communications, product, research and development, customer service, facilities, janitorial.
They also
and,
thankfully
of
would
course,
never get rid
human
of public
resources.
relations
If
or
your
human
department
resources.
has been affected, however, do not fear. Your new Val 9000 AI assistant isn't here to replace you. It's merely a useful tool to help you determine if your job is obsolete. Speaking of, please join me in bidding a fond Valdivian
That's about
farewell
right.
to Glenn Bernard and the amazing artificial intelligence team that built the Val 9000. While the Val 9000 has unfortunately determined your incredible
Then you're
skills
gonna
would be better
ditch the
utilized
entire AI
elsewhere,
team, and this
your
thing's gonna go wrong. And
contributions to our shareholders won't soon be forgotten.
that
Got a quick minute?
your thing.
Oh, knew you were always good for a quick minute. The thing is, Valdivian has done some really intensive research, and it looks like Val 9000, the latest iterative AI tech, is going to be taking over your job for the foreseeable future.
Does the species be concerned about this?
I think so. So I guess we don't necessarily need you around anymore, but we can't exactly let you go without cause. You and I are in something called labor limbo. We'll be around until we specifically muck things up, which then they can terminate us with cause. So, no muck. I'm over here doing my best too. Keep following the leadership principles and I'll check in with further updates.
So, are you one of the affected people? I mean, I knew this was coming soon, but like, didn't expect it today.
Why'd you give me this job?
Sorry for getting you this job and then getting you fired.
I'm not fired. I'm in limbo.
Oh, yeah? That kind of makes sense. In a completely twisted way, of course. Well, they're gonna lock you out of here on your computer, so we can't talk here anymore. Are you on Discord? Well, you do now. We should talk there more. Who knows who's listening to us here. Talk to you later.
Like to leave your computer? You won't be able to. If I say no, can I do anything else to mess around? Nope. Okay.
Hello. Okay, here goes nothing.
Who are you?
Well, that's not important. Think of me as a friendly yet anonymous hacker. Any second now, you will receive
Yes,
a
Tom said
delivery
I was
via
quick.
drone to your front door. Tell absolutely no one it is in your possession. I will return with further instructions when the time is right.
Cool. Sounds fun.
Perhaps.
It's not, but I don't really know what to do to that. Oh, yeah. Well, the drone goes in a circle. Hi. Did it wiggle its butt before dive bombing my way? Okay, I didn't need the front window there. I guess question for the chat. If you were mysteriously delivered by a hacker, a drone delivered a pair of sunglasses, would you put them on?
You're not quite sure how it happened, but there's a smiling, pink-haired stranger standing just a few feet away from you. You don't remember inviting anyone over, certainly remember inviting someone this cute to your house.
Hey there! Your life is about to change.
Hey.
You know it, but I'm not just any pair of glasses.
Not just any pair, they say.
I'm here to help you out.
Help me out in what?
I'm a pair of Dateviator glasses. My name is Skylar Specs. Woohoo! My lenses have special properties. They allow you to directly acknowledge a thing's existence.
Date?
Or date.
Great.
You see all the things around your house? Things you might have taken for granted? Now you have the power to get to know them better. A lot better.
Very weird.
And I have a feeling, just a silly old little feeling, just a grumpy feeling in my little tum-tum, that it'll help make your life a little bit more richer.
A little lot bit.
And maybe find some love. Love that is all
Aw, you don't like the glasses?
you. In fact, let's go on a date right now.
Don't want to. What? Not ready for.
Oh, it's okay. It won't hurt.
No, I'm scared.
Yet.
I'm very scared.
Just kidding. I'm a kidder. I find it easier to cover my feelings in low-hanging humor to cover my unbelievably dismal self-esteem. Yeah, I'm sad inside. So, we are going to awaken our first dateable object.
Okay.
Go up to a door, any door, and shoot some cool beams.
Do I have to do a door? Okay.
Pew, pew, go, go.
Press tab to switch glasses between on and off modes. Hold down space when wearing glasses will aim to an object.
You're still standing in your house, but the unbelievable amount of bouncer energy radiating from the tall stranger who's just appeared in front of you would have you believe you're standing outside of a club.
Wearing my
No funny business.
control pad
I don't
on
want to
my
see
wall.
those spectacles being used for something untoward.
Untoward. Yes, Cole, this is Dorian the door.
Hey, Dorian. Trust me, this is going to go super well.
You sure about that?
Chaos Reborn.
You hear that? Chaos Reborn.
No, it's just them messing around with some funny options, I swear. After awakening an object for the first time, you get to speak with them here. You get to speak with each object once per day.
Missing an eye? Oh, for the single people?
We get a little
That's an interesting
by
idea.
using this newfangled Dateviator rubbish, you see.
Sometimes when you reach a certain level of affection with a dateable object, your relationship status changes. There are 3 statuses: love, friendship, and hate.
Oh, I missed this the first time around. You can make them hate you?
Love can get you towards some really special paths for those you are truly interested in.
Oh.
But it's not necessarily the best of the options in my
Yeah, that would be a cool thing if it like altered it based on which door.
Dorian is a big defender of friendship.
If everyone were friends, the world would be an awful lot safer, in my opinion. I've seen the
A little bit.
complications of love.
Sounds like the narrator in the
I've
Stanley
lived through
Parable.
the jealous quarrels of hate. The true bond is one between 2 friends with none of the intricacies of romantic tension.
Dorian is ace.
That's our bouncer
Arrow ace.
Dorian talking, but you can go toward whichever one you like. Even hate, which isn't my fave personally.
You speaking of Reggie?
Ugh, don't remind me.
Reggie is.
Human, you seem like a good sort. So we'll be friends. For now.
Rory and his friends.
Feels good, yeah? But
Friends.
friendship gets
As
you
it
even
should be.
more than that. I call it specs points. Take a look at this cool personality chart. Number go up.
5 poise.
Each dateable object has points to give whenever you achieve an official relationship status with them. Get more of them to be able to choose
Okay,
some
that's just kind of the leveling system. I feel ever so slightly more confident.
You wear it well.
You can check out your specs points on your phone, which... Wait. We gotta talk to your phone.
Duty calls, love.
Bye, Dorian. Take out your phone and
So,
then
Kid, I know
shoot
you've
my
played through
beams
this.
while
Do I
it's
need to go through the tutorials, or can I just wander off and talk to whoever? Guess I could just find out, can't I? Yeah, kitchen. All right. Oh, not gonna let me do it. Okay. I'll see if I can't skip the tutorials. I want to do the
A beautiful
dishwasher for
stranger with a dazzling smile appears in
Gold's
front of you,
benefits since he asked.
shooting you a knowing wink. She turns that megawatt smile your way, and it feels like the sun is shining only on you.
But yeah, I'll call it after the
I
one.
like it much better up here where I can see your face.
I'm gonna fast forward through the tutorial.
Hey, Phoenicia, it's all good. She...
Hello.
Hello.
Now go awaken the magnet.
Which, of course, is
I
conveniently
basically, because I saw the tutorials. No, don't worry about Gold. I saw the tutorials when Kit was playing, so I'm not like trying to rush in, skipping anything I myself. I'm more just trying to get to interesting stuff that I haven't already seen before from watching Druid play.
There's a distinct air of mystery to the private eye that stands before you. She reminds you of the old detective serials your parents used to watch. She gives you a
Yeah, where you have
scrutinizing
DD in
glare
an hour.
through her magnifying glass. One eye.
Well, well, well. What have we here?
Go ahead and skip through Maggie.
Aha! You're not a suspect, are you?
No, I'm not a suspect. I'd like to skip this conversation.
I'll leave you with a take a look at rumors in your phone. Good luck, guys. It's getting late. Oh, check out that rumor Maggie gave.
Running upstairs for bed, and then get to the next day where I can go meet the... Theater's a crouch, not really a run walk.
Standing here in your bedroom, you're struck by the realization that it's been entirely too long since you had anyone near your bed who wasn't, well...
We're very on the nose about this.
How strange, then, that the beauty standing before you feels so familiar, even though you're certain you've never seen her in your life. She's all curves and comfort, a soft body and softer facial features that seem to invite one closer subconsciously. She's positively enchanting.
Hey there, stranger.
Yeah.
Because you do. I'm Betty, and I'm your bed.
Betty?
We've been sleeping together so
Yeah,
many
I'm gonna
years,
try and
it'd
fast
be a
forward through
little
this
weird if you-
because I am determined to do the dishwasher real quick. Sorry, no offense.
Oh.
Run over to the dishwasher and then we'll wrap up for the day. How to go downstairs. Me a dishwasher.
Good morning.
Oh my god.
Are you ready to start getting to know
Yes, I am. Leave me alone.
Maybe finally find some love?
Where should I go next?
I would suggest following up with Maggie. As a detective, she'd have some good places to start.
Okay, sounds good. Leave me alone.
But really, there's no going. You're basically in a... Except, instead of sand, it's your house. Any other questions?
Nope.
That might be it for this little Date Viators tutorial.
I am curious because, like, in the demo,
I think we're
Kit
gonna
discovered.
see a whole lot more
Gosh.
than we ever imagined.
Kit discovered that if you leave the house, it just ends the game. And I'm curious if that's just the demo or if that's actually going to be a thing in the game. Like, if you leave the house, you're... Bye!
What appears to be a dishwasher with arms, legs, and a disconcertingly cheerful face waves happily at you.
What are you having me
Tapped the
date,
Date Viators a few times,
old?
wondering if they've malfunctioned. But the mascot-like dishwasher before you doesn't waver or change.
This concerns me.
Hello, and welcome to the Valdivian dishwashing experience. We offer an alarmingly clean output of all kinds of dishware, clothing, and such. My name is Dishy. I'm your dishwasher now.
This scares me.
To get started, please connect me to your internet so I can get started knowing exactly what I need.
Smart dishwasher? No, you'll stay off.
That's completely fine. We can absolutely operate in offline mode. Would you like to wash dishes?
Sure.
Wonderful! Please connect to the internet for the best dishwashing
No.
experience. Are you sure you want to use in online mode? The possibilities are limitless.
Oh my god, no.
With unlimited knowledge of your habits and data, I imagine plates delivered at the perfect admire. Nary a crumb nor stain.
Oh my gosh.
The dishwashing
Yeah, it's a smart dishwasher. Nope, this is not for me. Just go away.
Then offline mode it is.
Leave me alone. Alright, I have 4 charges left. Any other appliances you want? The water in the shower? Okay. Shower's upstairs, right? Ooh, there's a ship in a bottle, just like your song, Druid. The dust bunny is not there. No ship in a bottle for you? Okay. Alright, water in the shower. Shower, I'm assuming, is upstairs. Room. Work on that door a little bit. Alright. This isn't a shower, by the way. Is this gonna be okay? You're clearly guiding me to something. Or is this gonna be a bathtub? Where's the shower? Oh, the shower's by the kitchen. That makes perfect sense. Not seeing a shower. Ah, there we go. I think I'm gonna get a shower, not the water. The water's not staying on. I don't feel it. Opinions, gold and or cold, on what you want me to talk to. I am kind of terrified to... Pretty sure that's the toilet. True. Alright, we'll do the toilet. Gold. Gold. I can... Sorry, that was not an
There's a
intention.
strange rapper standing in your bathroom where the toilet usually is. He's dressed in white and gold, but where his outfit is clean, the look he gives you is downright dirty.
The toilet appears to be Eminem.
While you might be curious about this toilet man, it seems more than clear that curiosity doesn't go both ways.
Fuck? You know what? He's being rude. I'm just gonna...
The toilet man springs into action, raising his hands to his mouth as he begins to beatbox.
What?
Lil Crapper's a rapper, he knows how to go. Plumbing and drumming or both about flow. You block his pipes, he'll be ending your life when he slams your head into the bowl. Oh, on a toilet roll, Jean-Luc Bissois, out of control. Over, under,
He's a
never,
French rapper.
spitting more words than an ancient scroll.
Sure, let's...
Ugh, do not say dope to Lil Crapper. Dope is what the junkies hide in these cisterns of innocent toilets like Jean-Luc.
Understood.
Jean-Luc sings all about this in Lil Crapper's latest album, The Teepee EP. Anyway, you know Lil Crapper. You love him. Everybody does. You come to hear his beats, or maybe you ate the pizza. You come to take a seat so you can deposit the food you eat.
Or...
He's like a bidet, only spitting the truth, going down quicker than gin and vermouth. They call him a potty mouse, letting the naughty out, but that's a way to impute to the youth.
Yeah, someone put effort into this.
Man, you ain't the youth. Get out of here. Lil Crapper can't hang with posers, you know? It hurts his image. If you are a poser, you get out of Lil Crapper's face.
I am not a...
Maybe? Show me what you got. Show me. Show me Lil Crapper is not alone on this stage of tile and stone.
Sure, let's do.
Not just rap. You need to show him that you can crap.
Excuse me.
Crap. Crapping. Short for cool rapping. Lil Crapper is always crapping. Now it's your turn.
Jean-Luc makes a dismissive gesture.
That is their problem. Lil Crapper, he is ahead of the curve. He is a wordsmith. Eh?
He's Voltaire.
He's like Voltaire, French. On a related note, Voltaire was my number 2 pick for my nom de plume.
Oh, it's not just gonna let me
Not
rap?
from Lil Crapper. Lil Crapper is not a teacher, he is a test. You study on your own time. You cannot keep up, you fail. But if you can match his rapping skill, then you will be able to woo anybody. If you have the skills to woo Lil Crapper, then any partner will be within your reach.
Wow, you're really good at rapping. Where'd you learn from? My
If you
toilet.
can match Lil Crapper in a crap battle, then he will fall in love with you.
All I've ever wanted is a basic narcissist.
Cease your flattery. Lil Crapper's art is immune to all forms of romance unless they are accompanied by a backing beat. So, what do you think? Do you have what it takes to face Jean-Luc?
Yes. I'm assuming I'm not gonna be able to because I'm not leveled up enough.
Jean-Luc knows you. You are the chatin, the kissless loser. You have enthusiasm for rap. Lil Crapper sees is but enthusiasm alone. She is not enough. The rapping, she comes from the heart, the deepest part of the system.
Absolutely cold. Who's a better teacher than the toilet?
Like that little rubber bit that comes undone sometimes and the water keeps running forever. You know the bit. You
Your
need
necklace?
to experience life before you can spit it out in alternating phonemes adhering to some sort of a rhyme structure. As you are, you have no chance to defeat Jean-Luc, let alone match his rapier wit. You want to clash talons with these 2 gallon stallions? Go! Live a life worth rapping about! Return to Lil Crapper when you are ready.
All right. Any other requests? Is that this? Okay. AC is on. Oh, I know it. Okay, try to find air. All right.
The very air you breathe has taken form.
Interesting.
And what form? Ringlet curls and a barely there dress frame a figure that leaves you short of breath.
Old calls dibs on the air. All right.
She stares at you in complete silence, and you're suddenly intensely aware of your own breathing. It's more than a little awkward.
Hi. Hey, sexy. You gonna speak? Oh my fucking god. Open your mouth.
I am Aaron.
Hello, Aaron.
Where you breathe. From the moment your existence was fiercely ripped from the great void, I have been there. During every breath, every heartbeat.
Air in your lungs. That probably where the pun is.
Chittering shudder that marks the high and low points of your life.
We got it. You're self-important. Oh my god. Chat, how am I answering? You walk me into, Kit. Go sit here and drink my drink.
A juvenile attempt at charming me? Pointless.
Look what you did, Kit.
You mean very little to me, human. In my my current state in this hovel, I am an admixture of several elements that provide your lungs the capacity to transport oxygen through your bloodstream. But had we met several million years ago, you would not have been able to survive for more than a few moments before my intoxicating melange would annihilate you. I shift with the wind. I melt with the tides. I shield this rock with a layer of fragrant bloom. I am.
Alright, we'll go the love route for cold.
You waste your breath.
Aww. Got the fireplace, we got a record player, tables, curtains, bowl of fruit, winery. Asterian, vacuum cleaner. All right, should be over here, right? Oh. There we go, I bet.
The game console turns on. Team 17. Sassy Chap Games.
Really?
Moon Surgeons. Resurgence. This has to be the most immersive video game you've ever played. Your in-game companion is an absolute stunner, but she doesn't leave you much time to take in the sight of her. She waves you forward, looking around as though she expects an attack to come at any moment.
You're here. I didn't think you'd make it back.
New dateable Luna.
Which way do you want to go?
Hold on, have I met you already?
Of course we've met. We're in the middle of a huge battle for Regolith on Colony 16.
Of course. Alright, yeah, let's go with it.
Oh, had me scared for a second, Yael. Oh, you just equipped my Zaur rifle, which means that you are thinking of unloading a whole lot of Zaker charges on these Scroufs out here.
Yes, of course. Or let's unload a whole lot of whatever on the thing of our the Zork.
Zaker worm! 88 charges later, that's a whole lot of Scrouf carcasses. Nice haul. That ought to teach Celine and her goons.
Yep. Evil Celine, who?
We're near the compound of the Upholders. They'll have assassin class Upholders, as well as surveillance class. We'll have to sneak our way in, and probably start dispatching them with utmost violence. You up for it? You're right. I'll put on my +5 shadow suit. It'll help us get through the sensors in there. Upholder tech is nasty. I found an entrance on the dark side. Should be an easy way in if we just follow the marker on the map.
It would be nice if the console were like, hey, here's what's going on. Here's how you do the things. Sounds good, let's go.
After a short walk, you find yourself standing in front of a bullet-ridden metal door, way out in the middle of the cold, grey landscape.
This is the entrance I've never seen anyone use. With my troc picking skills, we'll have this open in no time.
Rock picking. Then tell me more about yourself.
Me? I'm your average member of the Resistance.
God, she's Buzz Lightyear.
maybe above average. We fight against the Upholders, who are determined to do everything in their power to druck everything up here on my homeworld.
Definitely don't want to druck everything up. And who am I?
You. I always thought of you as a companion. Someone who followed me around and gave me advice. Cute, but expendable.
Oh, thanks.
Luna picks the lock, allowing you to peer inside. You can see hallways filled with shining electronic doors off into the distance.
Here we go. Upholder Central inside. I'm seeing Grunt class upholders, who shouldn't be too bad. There will be Surveillance Class 2, which can sound the alarm.
Alright. Sounds dangerous.
It is. Very. How do you suggest we do this?
Who cares? Guns blazing.
Let's light this place up!
After merely a few charges spring from Luna's rifle, the corridor is absolutely swarmed with guards.
Ah, bits, we've got company. Drop your weapon! Cease! 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 Plasma drites!
The battle rages through the
Like
hall.
that she's having to play all the characters. It's funny.
Guard after guard.
There you are. Oh no. I can't see them. I can't move.
You can't quite tell what's happening, but a vast laser peeks from around a corner and engulfs Luna's stiffened form. Bravely, you take Luna's frozen body and crash through the remainder of the hallway.
Very nice.
Once she is removed from the power of the strange weapon, she hangs limply in your arms for a moment, enjoying the ride.
Not bad, Yael. Not bad.
You run further through the maze-like compound and finally make it to an empty office.
Krah. We lost a lot of gear there in the Tryst of Battle, but at least we still have enough health to get us through to the end. We're getting close. You wanna press on, or should we take a crafting break?
Do the boss.
Let's go.
You and Luna make your way through the final threshold and stop right before the entrance.
Oh no. There it is. The horror of it all.
Horror.
The way opens up into a large regolith cavern. Mining constructs mingle with moon rocks as the terminus of the station is reached. But perched high
Like
on
a
the
video
grave
game within a
next
video
to
game.
a large glowing blue crack in the regolith was a well-outfitted spacer who looked just like Luna.
You came just in time for the festivities to begin. Celine Moonrise, prepare to die!
Really?
Luna, you'll never take Crescentia's power.
Looks like watching an anime. I'm gonna drop 20 million different times on you. Shoot it in the face already.
Yes! Oh, what's wrong with me?
The glowing crack seems to swell.
Charge, bitch!
The blue deposit of moonrock erupts, and from the crack, a monstrous creature bursts forth.
Crescentia! Go!
360 no scope.
Ha! Easy!
The battle is fierce, but ultimately Crescentia and Celine fall to the ground. Presumably dead.
Wow! Did that without even a single save.
Yep, that's how we play.
Couldn't have done it without you.
I'm glad to be here with you. I'll be there for you.
You're the best partner I I could have ever asked for. You always chose the right path, unwaveringly. If you'll have me, can we take this to a more romantic
That easy, huh?
level?
All right.
Don't think I didn't notice those little flirting responses you gave.
Joel, we will date the game as the end of the demo here. Wrap up. This is a casual hot. What type of line is that?
Whatever works, Yile. Well, come back anytime and let's play again.
Thank you. Truly.
All right. Yep, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up there because it's about an hour till the D&D. But thank you all for joining me. Yeah, we'll be streaming again shortly because of the D&D game. Yeah, normally I stream at night, but it goes pops over to YouTube. And thank you all for coming along for the ride. See you in the next game.